In this video, we'll program activities in Integration Designer. After configuring activities in the top grid area, we are now ready to program the activities. Let's select the first audio device in the list, RTI Music 1. We'll skip the activities designated as other source types. They only require page jumps and are already programmed by Integration Designer software. Within the macro window tag editor, several selection events run when the activity is selected. There are also deselection events which run when a room is turned off. Let's focus on the first selection event, Activity Start. Selection events have yellow highlighted information that typically explains three different pieces of information. Number 1, when the macro runs. Number 2, what should be programmed. And number 3, how the macro is programmed in the activities. The Activity Start macro runs when an activity is selected before any other macros are executed. It is used to send the controller to an optional Please Wait page. It states that it is common to all activities in the room, which means it will carry over to the rest of the activities and not require reprogramming in this room. If the conditions are not met, for example, no Please Wait source has been created, you can skip this step. The Room On macro runs when an audio or video source is selected when the room is off. This is used to turn on any equipment that audio and video activities share, typically audio receivers. Again, this macro is common to all activities in the room. This macro is not needed in this project and should be skipped. The Audio On activity runs when a room is not currently using audio and it's used to turn on essential audio equipment. That would normally include an audio distribution amplifier, but the RTI DSP does not require a Zone On command. It's either set to a source or set to off. We can skip this activity. The Power On source macro will power on the underlying source responsible for the activity. Only the first room using the source can power it on, making it very easy to share devices without collusion. The macro is common to all rooms that share the device. Being a global device, this doesn't have to be programmed from room to room. Since our specific source device doesn't need to be turned on, we can skip this step as well. The activity selected is run to configure the source to utilize the equipment in the room and is mainly used for signal routing. If you are using devices that require input or output switching, this must be performed in this step. This macro is specific to the activity in this room, so it must be programmed for each activity for each room. Let's bring in a command to switch our office zone to the proper source using the zone group context commands, because we may use group features. Notice that we can set a zone to use a source or off within the same command structure. The Activity Ready selection event executes after the activity is completed, directing the end user to the user interface designed for control. This page is automatically programmed through the software, so no further programming is required. Since other source types utilize the Activity Ready to link to specific pages, they are also programmed automatically in the software and can be bypassed. The selection events are segmented because they only run when necessary, making it easy to program and control devices that are difficult to work with. Devices are also shareable in larger projects without causing collisions. We will see how this works programming deselection events in the next video. Thanks for watching.